Hi guys, hi everyone, good morning. Trying to do this video before everyone wakes up. But today I'm going to talk about how to break the cycle of grief and sadness and even some traumas too, okay? Depending on how intense the traumas are. Doing it all on your own, okay? So a couple things you need to understand first, and I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible for you. But different emotions that we go through, we equate a certain vibration with them. So when one is in a pattern of sadness or grieving, every day they're grieving, they're mourning the loss of someone, or they're reliving something or a relationship, and they're doing it in a vibration of loss, it creates a memory loop. And the reason why this happens is that loss is a very low vibration, okay? To always be in a state of love is very difficult, especially in this 3D world. It's so dense here that it's so easy for us to slip back down, but it's like the old adage, it takes more muscles to smile than it does to frown. So, what happens is we get stuck into this memory loop, if you will, this vibrational patterning of loss. And it's how that's created is when we keep thinking of that person, but we're also attaching grief and sorrow to that person or that event or whatever happened, okay? So what we need to do is we need to break that memory loop, okay? And the way that we can break that memory loop and replace it with something higher vibrational is by using something called the theta wave. Now I'm just going to give you a real quick little synopsis of what is a theta wave. So you actually have five brain waves, okay? There is a beta, and beta is like, phew, it's like the highest. It's like you are adrenaline rushed, like you are fight and flight, your brain's going a mile a minute, you're like, whoa. Alpha is the next one down, and alpha is kind of like you're chill, status quo, everything's kind of good, you're nothing too crazy, not junked up on caffeine, you're okay, The next one is theta, and theta is it's kind of like a light dream state, if you will. A lot of people use it for hypnosis work. It's also where your dreams happen. And then we go down into the delta, which is the heaviest. Okay, that's the deepest wave, if you will. And that one is where you're pretty much out. Okay, you're unconscious essentially. Like there's no dreams happening in your delta wave. Okay, you're unconscious. Okay. And then there's also gamma, and gamma is a really cool wave. Oh my gosh, I've used that a few times. When you're learning new things or memory, you want to, provoke a retainment, things like that. Gamma, go into gamma. Ooh, it's awesome. Anyway, so that spirit came to me one time and told me that the theta is actually what known as is the alternate time traveler. And the reason for that is that we can actually use our theta wave to turn back time, recreate things, if you will, different outcomes, and then that breaks this memory loop of patterning of thinking caused by this vibration of loss. Very easy. I was like, whoa. So what I would do with my clients is I would put them into a theta brainwave. I use tuning forks. I'm going to link some theta wave video sound that you can listen to down below. But I would take them through and we would set the intention that we wanted to replace this other looping memory pattern of loss with this new pattern. And some of them would visualize like literally like blowing it apart or whatever. The old patterning, you can do whatever you want, but it's really through intention that we heal ourselves. So you want to set the intention that you're going to go into this theta wave to recreate and a memory loop of love. Okay, you want to be a vibration of love. Okay, that's one of the key things to doing this. So when you go down into it, I want you to remember that person and all the happy moments you had with them, not their death, all their happy moments. Okay, and then my guides are you could seal it with love if you want this memory loop. If you want a video, like, think of it as the old film of all of them, and then seal it with love. And then you could even pull out the old memory cassette, if you will, and replace it with this new one. You could do many different ways of visualization to remove this memory loop, if you will. This patterning. We get stuck in a lot of patternings. If you're doing a car accident, so I did take a client of mine. They had a really bad car accident, and they couldn't sleep because of it. So what we did was we went back using the theta wave, and I had him, leaving his house, driving on the road, going past where the accident happened, driving past it, and getting to the store, and then coming back home, and everything was hunky-dory, left out the whole accident part of it. So what that did was that reset that memory loop. So now he no longer dreams of the accident. Okay, I hope this is all making sense to you. If you want to do it, I'm not saying don't go to your therapist. If you feel that you need to go to your therapist, by all means, go ahead. I'm of the mindset that I don't think that we have to keep rehashing traumas and beating ourselves up continuously for that. I don't believe that that is what Spirit wants us to do. I don't believe, if you believe in God or Creator, I don't believe that. I don't believe that we are meant to continue in a state of loss, or be in a, beating ourselves up all the time. So, this is just one way to break that cycle, break that memory loop, if you will, like rewire your subconscious regarding that person or that incident or whatever. I'm going to put a link down below for the theta wave. What you want to do is get a set of earbuds, get yourself in a nice cozy little spot. Nobody's going to bother you, okay? This video the wave is about 15 minutes or so. If you don't like it, there's plenty of theta waves out there. This is just one that I like. And then what you do is you're going to set the intention that you're going to release this memory loop of loss and replace it with a memory loop of love. Okay? And like I said, you can do a visualization. You could do like you're doing like a home movie or something. You're putting in the reel. You take down the other reel, place the other reel, whatever works for you. Okay? Some of us are better at visualization than others, but basically what you're trying to do is tell your subconscious that you want to replace, you want to break that pattern, that looping pattern, and create something new. Okay? So then once you go through, and again, creating a memory, if you will, of all the good times of this person, don't think of their death, don't think of whatever the loss was, a boyfriend, whatever. Don't think of the boyfriend or as losing. Just think of it as a resolution. Bye, see you, next time, whatever it takes. Okay, whatever your grieving process is, visualize complete opposite, whatever it is. Okay, I hope this is all making sense for you. This may take, depending on how deep, you will, this memory loop is of this trauma or this loss or this whatever it is. It may take a few times for this to work, and that's okay. I do firmly believe we have the ability to heal ourselves. I do believe that so often we don't want to take the time to do the work, to heal ourselves, but it's really quite simple. If you need assistance, or you have questions, comments, experiences, my email's there. If you like this video, you found it helpful, please hit the like, hit the subscribe if you want more videos. If you kind of want to understand your soul purpose, if you're interested in knowing more of your galactic heritage, just email me below and I'll set you up with an appointment. Or if something's just happening and you're just not sure and you're just kind of looking for some advice or trying to understand some things, by all means, contact me. I'm on the island for the next few weeks, so if I don't email you right away, it's just 'cause I don't have internet, so our power goes out here quite frequently. But I will get back to you. And yeah, I hope this helps someone. I think it will. But if you have any questions, email me down below, and yeah, I can assist you. Thank you.